Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and we are back with Fishing Planet. And we're here at the Tiber River, Italy map, and we're back at the Breathy Bridge as well. After speaking to a friend of mine now, named VonDOOM, who's a YouTuber and has done Fishing Planet videos many times in the past, I checked out his tutorial and he had some tips and tricks that really work, especially with the asps at this particular bridge or peg of this map. And I'm definitely giving him a shout out. You need to check out his channel. He's got a lot of good information and he's about ready to start doing real fishing, real life fishing. So you might want to check him out, guys. But anyway, we're going to go in here and we're going to try some of his techniques. And I will show you just how easy it is to catch these asps. So as you notice, it is nighttime, and that apparently is the best time to catch them, especially the uniques and the trophies. Now I played for a little bit before this, and as you can see, I'm going to show you my inventory here, guys. This is what I've been catching, especially when you get down here to the asps. Tons of them. And at the very bottom, a unique 1, 2, 3 trophies and a trophy marble. I tell you, been doing really good with this, and this is consistent, guys. So we're gonna go on here and take a look around, see if we can catch some more. Now we're getting at the dip and the peak, so we may have to wait until or either 2 a.m. or fast forward to get to it. But we're going to try at the dip and just see if they're still biting. Alright, we are going to come down this way. Yeah, it's like you peer like there, and one of the things you see like a castle over there. Go away from the castle and then come down here to the left, just under the bridge. And right here, this is it, guys. This is the spot. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my rod pod out here, because not only is it good for lure fishing and float fishing, but it's also real good for bottom fishing, especially for the carp and for chub and for barbel and Crucian Carp and common carp. So this is a great spot. That's all I can say. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the gear I've got set up here. Now I am going to, for lure fishing, well, actually that's float fishing. For float fishing, I have this. I have my Phoenix 14 foot by 10 inch. A Fat Boy Spin 5000. I have, let's see, 12-pound test. You don't need anything heavier than that. 12-pound test will do the job. 10-pound probably could, but if you're going to be getting uniques, you might want to have that extra. Number 2 hook. That's for the asps, so it needs to be a little bit bigger. I wouldn't go over that though, to be honest. I think number 2 or 2/0 is perfectly fine. Now for the lures, and I've got the Thor 9 foot by 6 inch. I have a 15-pound test line on here, and I have a 6 foot crankbait. That's what I'd used the last time to catch the asps, and they seem to do fairly well. But he has a lure. VonDOOM had a lure that was even better, and that is the walkers, and it doesn't seem to matter what kind. The walker, he used a different walker. I'm using the Patriotic walker, 1/2 ounce, works great with fluoro point 12, which is again 12-pound test, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure that, yeah, it's 12-pound. So, and I've got my Aspira MLR 3500. I don't know if I say anything about this last one. I've got a Hornet Swarm 5000. That's a strong one. Now, number 4 for my bottom fishing, I've got the all-round 10 foot by 10 inch. I've got, let's see, I think, yeah, 8-pound test, a number 4 hook. So I'm trying to get smaller fish, but I tell you, a lot of the fish that are in the bottom here, they have small mouths, especially like the barbels. So this is perfect for that. And I'm also getting some Crucian Carps out of here that are pretty decent. I got a trophy one out of there. So I'm using dough balls to catch them, and I usually set my lead about 40 to 45 inches, and I'm using my Prima 3000 reel, and let's see, number 5, the other bottom feeding is a 12 foot by 10 inch all round, and a Aspira MLR 3000 reel, 8.008 braid, which I believe is 10-pound test. Yes, I got a 1/0 hook because on this one I'm trying to catch a little bit bigger carp, things like that. I would say anything from a number 2 to a 2/0 is good to use, and I'm using night crawlers because I'm trying to get chubs as well as barbels, so they seem to be really going for that very well. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to get our bottom rods set up here. So first I'm going to start with number 4. That's the one with the dough balls and the number 4 hook. Really anywhere around here is good, guys. It's, you know, you might want to mix it up and put one over here and one over there. But I like to throw it right in front of that little support for the bridge. And with the worms, I kind of like to put it out here in the middle. And I try to make the rod pod face this way. Well, good lord. See what I mean? Already getting activity here. But I will tell you this, you got to make sure that that thing starts to move, because they'll jingle it, they'll fiddle around with it. The carp are notorious for just fiddling with it, and unless they actually grab it and start making that tip bend, you could lose them. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. Now I'm going to start off with the Patriotic Walker. We're going to see if those asps are biting still, or if we have to wait until a little bit later. That's going to drive me nuts. If you can, try to cast it right here. This is not easy to do because a lot of times it makes contact with the bridge and stops the cast. But if you can manage to get it just under, just like that, that is an excellent spot to start off with. But the technique's the same as with the poppers and the frogs. Just have a feeling you're going to notice a major change here. So let me... Okay, which one is it? See, that's another thing. You can't tell which one it is either. Well, I gotta move this anyway, so... And I guessed right. I was guessing. So it should be interesting to see what this is. This could be just about anything, because there's a lot of things that go for the night crawlers. But it is a young Wells catfish. You can get some big Wells catfish right here too, guys. We're going to go ahead and reel this in, because to advance time you have to have all the rods in, unfortunately. Alright, now we're going to take it to about... I'm going to take it to 3 a.m. Ain't going to give us a lot of time, but... I've got the leader on this set to 36 inches, just so you know. And we're going to start by putting it right here. Could be very well possible they just don't bite as much in the mornings. But we're going to find out. And I figured that since it was another peak period, it should do fairly well. But there we go. We got our first bite. See, there you go, guys. I'm surprised we didn't get bite off of that patriotic walker, because I got quite a few bites in the evening. But yeah, this is definitely an asp. And I tell you, I caught, you know, basically catch so many of them, you can pretty much grind these guys. I mean, it's just, I kind of like to throw it right about here and just let it float. If you cast too far under there, though, with float fishing, it'll get snagged. Just so you know. Alright guys, we're back, and I just wanted to let you all know that the early morning, like before the sun comes up, the asps are not biting as well as they were in the late evening to early night. But, however, this morning, as you can see, it is sunny, and the peak period is just a short time between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. and we are going to try it again to see if it works then. I might end up going back to the late evening to try it one more time, but I was sure it would work just as well in the late morning, early morning, late morning, I don't know what you want to call it. But I went ahead and fast forwarded time. I had to leave for a little bit, so we got to go ahead and set things up again, because real life always has a way of stepping in, as you well know. But anyway, let me go ahead and get things set up. I'll bring you back. Alright, we are back, and we are going to attempt using this walker again at the same location I tried earlier in the day. Trying to hit that spot is not that easy, but I'm hoping that the morning's going to be as productive as the late night is. Well, I'm already getting a bite off of that. Wow. Oh, something's on the other one too. Jeez. Alright. Good lord. Well, I guess the morning is pretty effective here, guys. Let's see what we got here. Another young Wells catfish. What in the heck? Okay, I'm dragging the... There's a glitch. I'm dragging the fish on the ground. What the hell? Trophy asp. Nice. Well, VonDOOM, as you can see, your method works. And apparently it works in the morning as well. Just so you know, and I'm using the Patriotic Walker 1/2 ounce with a 3/0 hook. We're going to try that again. That was the weirdest damn glitch I've ever seen. Of course, it was the easiest one I've ever pulled in. All I had to do was drag him. That was funny. That's crazy. I have no idea what happened there, but hey, I got him in. What does that matter, right? Damn. Yeah, VonDOOM, I'm telling you. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Seriously. Seriously. We're going to take advantage of this as much as we can. 336. I'm going to try to use this as much as I can because, well, you don't have to waste any of your bait. Alright, before I go any further, I think I'm going to go ahead and put my other bottom rod out, but I think I'm going to change the bait, guys. Let's see, what should we see what we can go after here? Yeah, I think I might try the spawn sacks. Just see what we might be able to get with that. There goes the other one. Okay, he's serious. He is serious. What is this little fella? There you go. Trophy Crucian Carp. I think those are a pretty fish. Boy, they are really, really biting well. Yeah, I was catching a lot of them right out there too, off of these dough balls. I'd like to see if I can't get a unique, but I don't know when they bite. So we're just gonna have to hope for the best. I'm gonna try casting over this way this time just to mix it up a little bit. There we go. Yep, they're still biting off of it. And the thing is, at night, you can do this for a heck of a lot longer. Because you can start about 6 or 7 a.m. and then go until about midnight. There's another ass. Lots of XP, lots of cash off these guys, I tell you. I am going to switch over to my floater here. And I'm going to show you just how good they bite off the shiners here. I'm going to start right here. I may be a little ambitious with that. Usually I put it a little bit more ahead of that and let it float down, but it's here that I caught the unique the night before, so but there's a couple of good spots to cast this being one of them. And the other being right just behind that log across the river. I don't seem to be going for it at the moment. Let's try reeling it in and throwing it a little bit further ahead this time. I was not sure that I was going to get anything that way. I may end up having to stop anyway just to see what the heck's on that. Okay, there we go. Keep an eye on that. And keep our ears open for the others. Okay guys, I'm going to have to put this down for a minute because we have got a fish that is seriously wanting this. And I want to see what he is. Judging from the pull, might be another Crucian. Yep, it is. Yeah, I like these little guys. I really like those little guys. I think we're going to change baits though. We're going to see, because I like to experiment, see what these guys go after. And I think I might switch. Let's try the bully grasshopper. Pretty much the bully grasshopper is the same thing as a grasshopper. It's just left over from the St. Patrick's Day, and I've got 98 of them. So I think it's worthwhile trying to see if I can do something with them. I do know that the chubs like to go for them. And I really would like to catch a chub, and I think the barbels do too, so... yeah, I'm not seeing as much activity on the float fishing for the guys. Of course, now we're getting lots of activity on this. What the heck? Got this glitch going on again? Okay, there we go. It didn't take long for it to go for the grasshopper. Let's see what we got here. Yep, there's a chub. Yeah, they do like the grasshoppers. I like chubs. Let's see if we can't get us a bigger one than that. Yeah, I think I might go ahead and pull this in because nothing seems to be biting off of it anyway. I think what I'll end up doing is later in the evening we're gonna go back here and try it again at night. Seems like they're going for these a little more readily right now. Yeah, according to VonDOOM, it is the night that he's had the best luck with it, so I just wanted to experiment a little bit with other times too. He is definitely right about the night though, without a doubt. Ah, hate when I get one that bites and doesn't quite get on the hook. There we go. Yeah, they're just going for these. I don't know what the deal is. Surprised they're not going for the shiners, but they are not. There's another one. Let's try over here by the log this time. I kind of notice if you keep fishing the same spot, they'll stop biting. So, kind of mix it up a little bit. There we go. We got something. But what is it? It's not an asp. It's too small. Probably a perch. Yep. Yeah, they'll go for it too. Guess I was a little closer to shore or something. Little bugger latched onto that as quick as you please. Yeah, the perch go for pretty much anything. That's true in this game. It's true in Russian Fishing 4. Fishing Sim World. Hell, even Ice Lakes. There we go. There we go. This might be the last one for the morning because the peak period is just about over. This guy's fighting pretty good, but I don't know if he's... He might be trophy caliber. I don't know. We'll see. He's holding his own. Yeah, I think he's a trophy, guys. Oh my god, he's a unique. Oh man, there you go. I thought you could only catch him at night. Very nice. Look at that, 1,158 cash, 425 XP. Oh man, he's a beauty, isn't he? He is a beauty. Yeah, I'd like to see a picture of him if I can. Can you hold him across? Yes, that's perfect. That is a good picture right there, guys. That's a fish. That, my friends, is a fish. That's a big old fish is what that is. Nice. Get a couple of picks. That was well worth it. And here we are at the end of the peak period, as you can see. And pretty soon they're going to stop biting for the most part altogether. So I think, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do some fishing elsewhere. And as soon as I can, I'm going to come back in the evening, and we're going to look at this in the early evening as well, because it's definitely worth checking out more than once. The asps are a major portion of this game for adding plenty of XP and cash. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another episode of Fishing Planet. So until then, aim straight, cast far, and have fun, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.